This Microsoft presentation will follow the 4 marketing principle. All customers differ, all customers change, all competitors react, all resources are limited.
Microsoft customers include individual consumers and a lot of other types of customers. One of the main needs of those types of consumers is the licensing agreement option that allows a lot of flexibility. The customers need specialized services because there are various types of technology needs right now. About the company, Microsoft continue to transform their business to lead in the new era of the intelligent cloud. They bring technology and product together into experiences and solutions that unlock value for their customers. About the competitors, the market for software, devices, and cloud-based services are dynamic and highly competitive. We can mention as competitors Apple or Facebook, for example. Microsoft must continue to evolve and adapt over an extended time in pace with this changing environment to deal with its competitors.
In order to reach its diverse customers, Microsoft uses a geographic, demographic, psychographic, and behavioral segmentation strategy. And we recommend that Microsoft to make very good use of the Microsoft Commercial Cloud and also make very good use of the Microsoft Intelligence Cloud segment, which is one of the largest source of profit as well as the fastest growing in the product line for Microsoft. And Microsoft can do this by using the multi-segmentation strategy and the standby positioning strategy.
Global customers need change over time. Being is essential, we give priority to the quantity of content and links, using the case for Google, which favor the quality of content for referencing. Some Bing customers who seek more reliability in their searches might turn to Google for it. Companies use Microsoft Translator to translate their website. However, Microsoft Translator has a catalog of around 80 languages, while Google has a catalog of more than 100 languages. This could lead to the migration of Microsoft Translator customers to Google Translate to have the possibility to translate your website into more possible languages. OneDrive, although being very powerful, doesn't allow selective backup. Dropbox, on the other hand, has a remarkable synchronization. OneDrive customers who want more flexibility could go to Dropbox.
In order to satisfy its customer as well as to provide for the needs of its customer in the long term, Microsoft has developed several strategies. First of all, we must not forget that according to the second marketing principle, customers desire change over time or according to various events in their life. In this case, the goal of Microsoft will be to interest all types of customers. Then Microsoft has a great interest in segmenting its customer. It is impossible to produce a perfect product for each person. You must target your clientele in order to optimize your earning and plan your production according to the demands. Once Microsoft has positioned itself, they will be able to understand each category of current and potential customers. It should also be noted that Microsoft is a company evolving in the technological environment. It is an environment that evolves very quickly, and it's important for Microsoft to be on the lookout and to be a pioneer on the market. Microsoft will be able to offer products for everyone while evolving with its most volatile customers.
The number of customer segments and businesses is so large that we can say that Microsoft is on all fronts, generally. Some of the things that make Microsoft attentive and therefore adapt its action to keep customers in the loop. Regarding acquisition, successful onboarding reduces expenses, improves cross-selling, boosts customer retention, and lowers the amount of one-timers. Conversion rate really improves thanks to CRM. Customer retention and upsells are less costly than customer acquisition, and it can influence the success of failure. Microsoft is in constant contact with customers to anticipate customers' migration patterns. Retargeting cart abandoners and real-time campaign optimization drives higher conversion rates. Finally, loyalists have a very high customer value. They will promote Microsoft for free. Lowering churn rate can really increase profitability. At all stages, word of mouth is way more efficient as paid advertising. Personalized emails drive higher transactions.
We are going to analyze the loss of customers in the private sectors. Indeed, Microsoft is an essential for businesses and hardly loses any customers in this segment. The first point is that Microsoft has a high price and a subscription model, which is sometimes difficult for young people to afford, while some competitors offer the same services for free. So they should adapt the offer, offering a one-time purchase or even free of charge, for example. Also, Microsoft lack of valuable functionality available from competitors. For example, Google Docs has live collaboration. They should enable it, and they should also try to make unique and useful features. Also, some products are of lower quality than the competitors or suffer from a bad reputation and are perceived as being of lower quality. They should work on the image of those products. And finally, Microsoft has a poor management of customer loss. Sometimes can appear desperate and is too insistent. Microsoft should be less forceful.
About the offering, Microsoft is highly interested in the disruptive technologies market to attempt to provide the latest products to its customers. We know that if the resulting new offering meets customers' needs, a strong SCA emerges. Microsoft is highly investing in research and development. The main product research and development facilities are located all around the world. That allows Microsoft to introduce the newest product adapted to the local markets or provide better services to its customers. For example, Microsoft Azure, a cloud computing platform of Microsoft, enable a hybrid cloud deployment of existing data center with Microsoft Public Cloud into a single infrastructure. About the brand, Microsoft protects its intellectual property investment, branding, softwares by working with the United States and internationally to ensure the enforcement of protection that can be applied.
In order to encourage repeat purchase and to have a clear, sustainable competitive advantage over its competitors, Microsoft should continue making very good use of the branding, offering, and relationship strategy, which they are currently using. But we recommend that Microsoft should continuously rebrand itself as an innovative institution in the tech world and also be a key player and partner in the climate change so as to protect its customers and encourage brand loyalty and customer loyalty.
Microsoft has a considerable advantage over its competitor. This can be seen in particular with Microsoft Teams, which reached 250 million users daily last July. Users love what the company offers and join into their new project and various applications. October 5, Microsoft launched its new Windows 11 software. Even before the release of the final version, the software was a huge hit with its users, which further prove how much customers are attached to the brand. Further proof of customers' attachment to Microsoft is that they are very active in Microsoft Power Platform, where they communicate on product, ask questions about the product. Customers care so much about what the company offers that they even share ideas for product improvement.
Microsoft is a diverse organization that offers a wide range of products and services, but still places an heavy emphasis on the software area with Windows operating system and the Office suite. Around 75% of computers use these operating systems, so we tend to see it as the best choice. Also, not being familiar with Windows and the Office suite can be seen as a disadvantage. It is also a question of compatibility, as files created with other applications are rarely compatible. There is a network effect as well as a cascade one. Also, the main way in which Microsoft does better than the competition is that it has a large offer and everything available at the same place for a reasonable price. Customers can find everything at Microsoft, and it also offers packages at lower prices. Unfortunately, when looking at its products separately, its competitors often do better. So Microsoft should perhaps continue to specialize in certain niches, for example, the software, as it is not possible to be the best everywhere.
According to the facts mentioned in this analysis, we can conclude that most of the budget must be allocated to online medias, as social media 40%, personalized email 20%, and then we would add TV advertising for 20% and billboard for another 20%. We also would put emphasis on knowledge and experience and use personalized advertising through medias. We would also use a CRM and real-time campaign optimization. We have also divided the budget according to the customer stage. This indicates the share that should be allocated to the different profiles. We know that for the reason mentioned, the focus is on existing customers.
In order to manage its resource trade-off, there are different approaches. It's necessary to take into account different inputs and outputs. We can use BOR based on the third marketing principles, build on the first and the second marketing principle to build an NCA and SCA and protect Microsoft against competitive attacks. By using a heuristic approach, we can be reactive and adapt to each period in order and change its budget in necessary elements, which will reduce costs while remaining efficient. For the outputs, budget management is essential in order to manage its resources as effectively as possible and not lose money. The most important thing for Microsoft is to remain as flexible as possible and to be able to adapt in all types of situations against its competitors.
Thanks for your attention.